this is Jelda. I will be your host for today's interview. Thanks a lot for joining for this interview and giving us your time. We're really looking forward to your insights, specifically in terms of what are the kind of trends one can expect in the insurance and finance sector in India as well as globally in the next coming years. Along with that, what is the kind of adjustments and changes that NIBM is currently doing in order to make sure that the students that you have and the aspirants that are looking forward to joining your institution are upgraded with the kind of skills and technologies that the industry is currently looking forward to.
Correct. Thank you. Actually, this institute established by Reserve Bank of India, and it is more than I'll say 54 years institute. So during bank nationalization, NIBM was launched, and the mandate was to give the thought leadership to the banking sector, independent view to the banking sector, and we'll do research, executive training, and so that we can give a different perspective, independent perspective for the banking sector, banking and financial sector. And we are mainly into executive training, so executive training and research. And then PGDM came into the picture from 2003. So this was the first banking finance course for postgraduate students. And mainly we have a very high level committee who they are from the academic institutions, then from the banking sector, then top leaderships they are in our board. So they closely oversee our activities, and then this academic or education vertical had emerged. So as you can see, we basically nurture a lot with executives. So we understand their requirements, how the banking sector is emerging and evolving. Still it is evolving. You might have seen a lot of changes are happening driven by technology. So every 10 years, I'll say new challenges come to the sector. So this perspective we have gathered, and we have with the involvement of the academic leadership, we have basically we have prepared this curriculum so that it is rigorous, contemporary in nature, and because our core is this curriculum, so it covers principles of management, then quantity techniques, then what are the technologies are emerging. Risk management is another area, regulations, credit, because credit without business, we have to understand the business needs and the core principles of the business. So this way our curriculum is very, very rigorous, which has emerged through the discussion with the executives, academicians, alum group over time. This is, I think, a 22nd year now, 23rd years PGDM course, and it is AICTE approved from 2013-15 batch. And so we discuss with them. Our faculty members are actively involved in research also. So we publish papers, academic papers. So we know that, so that we give a thought leadership that what are the things are emerging and their role in business. So both in banking, finance, as well as in the insurance sector. So we have this is our niche area, and that's why this course is well accepted by the industry, so companies, even major stakeholders. So they are aware of this course. So this is our strength, I'll say. And our governor of Reserve Bank of India is our chairman of NIBM's governing board, and we are actually get a lot of advice and support from the Reserve Bank of India. That is our strength.
Got it, sir. So you are somebody that has been who are associated with the education sector for a significant long time, and being on a position with NIBM, you also have a good understanding and a clear view in terms of what is the kind of activity that is going on in the industry and what are the skill requirement, etc.
Yes, skill requirement. Yes,
exactly. So what, according to you, are the trending skills that are required in the banking and insurance sector that will significantly affect employability of the students in the coming 2 to 3 years?
For students, I'll suggest that this some of the course they have to select where first of all curriculum, as I've said, is very, very important, and the faculty members, and whether industry involvements are there. So some of the industry interactions, involvement, like we keep a Visleshan session, so leadership talk series. We conduct a lot of colloquium, seminars, conferences. So there the students get that platform to interact, what other things are coming. So I'll suggest some of the roles are like, since it is a banking, insurance, and financial services, we have to understand the business. So what are the core principles? What are the products available? And which products are coming? Because this is a business dynamics we have to understand. So new type of products are emerging, driven by technology. So students should be aware of that. So curriculum should cover that. That is the one area. Like lending is a core business. So what are other products are there, like investment income, then treasury, then there are different products like derivative products and other products, swaps and other things. But at the same time, what are the like infrastructure financing, retail lending, corporate lending, agriculture financing. So that's where product awareness about the products. And similarly for insurance also, what are the products available? So that's why the subject should cover the business part. Then technology. So I have to be very, very adaptive to the changes. So I should have that passion that I accept the changes. So more I learn, more I will accept, isn't it? More I am aware of. So that's why if course get nurtured and gets updated frequently, I mean, with a regular cycle, and that's why you have kept a lot of electives. So first year is a core course. So with this solid foundation, then there are different type of electives are emerging in the curriculum, so that students can take a lot of flexibility is there. So I can choose a AI and machine learning, blockchain, AI blockchain, then I regulations, audit, then product valuation. Product valuation is very, very important. Valuation, any product, if you have to market, I have to understand its valuation. So that product valuation, risk management is emerging, as I've said, because business has a risk. So even in insurance, that what will be the premium? So I have to calculate that what will be the premium, what will be the survival days, isn't it? For loans also it is similar. If a loan is sanctioned, what is the chance that it will default? So I have to anticipate. If there is a lot of digitalizations happening, so I am using a lot of platforms to sell credit cards and other things. If a bank is doing that or pushing the retail loans, I have to understand frauds are possible, isn't it? What are the avenues? How to prevent frauds? So all these things are emerging. That's why risk management is another thing. Then sustainability business sustainability, I have to know the regulations, compliance. These are very, very audit, compliance. So these, if you ask me, these are the emerging areas.
Got it, sir. So when you look at finance and banking as a sector, there is a common pre-decided notion within the students that you have to be really good in maths and you have to be really good in, applied sciences. But one aspect that students usually do not consider is the soft skills. What do you believe is the relevant of soft skills? What is your opinion in terms of soft skills for the students or aspirants within the, insurance and banking sector?
Definitely, they should work on it, and every time there is a need for improvement, and nobody can say I have the 100%. So that is why this is very, very important. So like I call it business communication. This is important. So business communication, this can be a course in a APGDM program also, or for executives. So definitely, if you get a chance, attend that online, offline, and not only verbal but also written communication is very, very important, because you are if you are very tech savvy, so you have to communicate properly, that what are the protocols, what are the ways of communicating professionally. So both written as well as verbal communication. And I'll suggest students to participate in the class, ask questions. If they are quiet, then maybe they are withdrawing themselves. They may be a good listener, but I suggest that they participate. They participate in other events also. Like there are many fest, colloquium, seminars. So they can. I'll suggest that they host a seminar also. So that will give them a lot of confidence. They have to try and also listen to the professionals, interact with them. So executives, whenever the chance is coming, they present themselves. So I think they will be able to better communicate to the companies also who are recruiting them finally. That is the most important part. So it will help them. They can write in their CV also that they have they were involved in a fest. So I think this will add a lot of value. This also helps them to build a leadership capabilities. So that is very, very important.
So you said it right. I think the world is out there to talk, but nobody is actually listening. And a lot of research, a lot of communication, a lot of insight can be got in the industry if in case you are a good listener. So that's good advice. So thank you a lot. Thanks a lot for that. So another element that usually students, specifically in the finance and the banking sector, that students are really speculating about is the influence of technology and AI. You have fintech industry that is continuously developing, you have personal financing, you have personal insurance, etc., which is also taking a lot of influence from AI and language models and so on. So what is your take on this particular technology and AI influencing the sector, and how should students prepare themselves to be more competitive in this world?
Very good question. So my take will be like this. World is changing. So this type of revolution, not only today it has come, earlier also we have seen. And definitely there are a lot of scopes for business now. India has opened up globally. So we are comparable with global banks and other financial institutions. That is the best part of it. We should welcome technology. But at the same time, we have to understand that what are their inbuilt, I mean, how this technology is working and what are the positive part as well as limitations, isn't it? So that's why I'll suggest that they can take up various short courses also parallelly when they are utilizing, like I was talking about electives. We have opened up many, same time many certification courses are there parallelly. So they can learn Python for computing. Commerce students can also learn easily, so they can pick up. So we keep orientation program for that. So the engineers are coming, they may be very good in programming, they can write language, but interpretation, whatever interpretation, the commerce students can come in there. So it is a teamwork. So utilize 2 years very well. So interact with each other, create a team, make a group presentation, and sharing helps actually. If I share information now, this generation very they are well aware of this, but I think team building is one area they have to work on it. Sharing is very important. That's why I participate in various colloquium and forum innovations. Councils are getting set up by AICT also. I participate in that. There are various competitions also they can participate. But I will say parallelly very short courses also they can take up anywhere there, like computation methods, then this Python, as I've said, digital leadership. There are various short courses on digital leadership also. So awareness is very important, so that they adapt to the changes also. We have to accept that. But if I have a domain knowledge, overall understanding is there, I should not worry. There is a tremendous requirements for jobs in these areas. So it is not like the technology will replace, because ultimately people will have to interpret, isn't it? The people run the show. So machines cannot do that. That is my take.
Got it, sir. So now let's just take a different turn here, and we are going through. This is the currently we are at a very crucial stage of the admissions process for MBA education. A lot of the students are going through the shortlisting and commitment process right now. Correct. So according to you, sir, as somebody who's who's leading a very renowned institution in the country, what according to you, sir, are 5 factors that the students should consider when selecting the right B school for them?
Very good question. I'll suggest that they should focus on curriculum, very rigorous curriculum. Then campus, whether there is a campus facilities are there, what are the teaching facilities they are giving. Then recruitment, definitely. Third, improvement, placement record. And there are various affiliation, whether it is AICT, whether the NIRF, NBA is there. Fourth, faculty, definitely faculty. I'll suggest that is also a core area that one should focus on. Faculty research. They can look at when they are checking at the page of faculty, they should check that what are their publications in academic journals or books. That is also give them impression that And some cases whether like access to finance is also important, maybe whether because a student the course may have a to finance this course also many banks are ready to give loans also. That helps a student because after getting the job also they can repay it. So that facility is very, very important. Financial support through a bank, then brand image, as I've said, through those affiliation like NBA or NIRF, AICT approvals are there. Faculty, as I've said, curriculum and placement record. I think these 5 things they should thoroughly check.
Got it. So thanks a lot for Sir for sharing this insight with us. So whenever you have a conversation, and I have a lot of conversations with alums across, various institutions. And one thing that they say is, the kind of learning that they have received during the 2 years of MBA, B school experience has been life changing for them. So according to you, what advice would you give to the students who are currently looking forward to joining NIBM in how they should approach these 2 years in terms of their personal approach as well as professional approach?
I'll suggest that they are getting a very good opportunity to spend quality time and utilize the time for these 2 years. They have to be very inquisitive to learn and adapt to the changes also. Whatever challenges are coming, I have to accept, and I have to be very, very positive, and I have to speak out so that I can, because my mentors are there, faculty members are there, so they can consult anytime, and that helps. And as I've said, that the positive language is very, very important. So I should keep my moral throughout this active, and this positive energy will help us. And also I should do a good project also, both 2 projects at least. During summer internship, I should spend quality time so that when I am in a company, I learn as much as possible. Whatever hurdles I face, but I have to overcome, and I have a good rapport with the executives there. So that is a summer internship, very important. And then final banking finance project, that is also very important, because this another 2 months they are getting to write a project report, and they should plan that they should convert these projects into a paper article. So I suggest that why don't you publish an article in a journal or in a forum or present in a seminar. So this will, first of all, they will come a real feedback from the industry. The communication also will improve, and the quality time. And one publication, or some students can have a patent also during this. I can like one is for any innovations, I am getting recognition through a patent or through publications. So that gives a lot of confidence, and industry will welcome that. So that's why utilize the 2 years. First 1 year is very, very important. The first term one, from the term one, students has to be very serious, and serious means very, very active, I'll say. So, but they should participate in other discussions also, raise voice. So if there is a doubt, I should get it clarified, or I should work in a group also, so that sharing also helps. And there is a win-win situation, basically. There should be competition, but at the same time, the healthy competition I'm talking about. So first year, utilize first year, then everything will be smoother. So first 3 terms are very, very important.
Got it, sir. So for a young aspiring professional, MBA or master's is it segue towards, a long, successful career. And in that aspect, a lot of us, lose sight on what success means. For different individuals, success means different things. For somebody like you who has been in this industry, have experienced both corporate side of it, both academia side of it, what according to you, sir, is the definition of success, and how do you measure personal success?
Success, I'll say, suggests that one has to be is a long journey, basically. So we should not be driven by only short-run issues. So we cannot be myopic. So initial gain maybe give us confidence, but you should not be overconfident. Or initial failure also, we should not be disappointed, because God will give another chance. So definitely we should again stand again and take up the challenges. I'm sure it's a long journey. It's a marathon actually. So we should keep focus, and integrity is very, very important, isn't it? This advice I will give: passion, strong moral principles are important. So one should have passion, whether I'm liking banking, whether I'm liking insurance, that is important, or otherwise I can like it later also. It may happen, and suddenly everything will look very good. So I should keep trying, and I should keep my spirit high and positive, and integrity, I have said. And and definitely the future will be then very easy for the students, for the aspirants, I say.
Got it, sir. So my last question, this is my favorite question because we made it a little tricky for deans to answer. So if you had to explain why choose MBA in less than 10 words, what will be your answers?
MBA post-graduation is very, very important because you will because post-graduate you will be master of the subject. So to be master of the subject and to really understand its actual utilization, actual benefit, one has to do post-graduation. So that's why MBA is very, very important. It gives a it brings a permanent component of in a career. That is my belief.
Got it, sir. Sir, any advice you have for students that are currently looking forward to joining NIBM?
My advice that try your best, and I'm sure this you have prepared well. But give it your best, and prepare it well, and I'm sure you will be able to utilize this opportunity. All the best.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, sir, for sharing this insights with us.
Thank you.
I understand that you had limited amount of time, and we are successful in concluding this interview in that amount of time. Is there any question, sir, that you feel I should have asked you and you'd like to answer, that you feel is relevant to go out to our audience right now?
I think the future, what are the things are coming, emerging? You have structured it very well, and you are helping the students to get the questions were right. Exactly, it will help the students. So you are doing a good job. My best wishes to you.
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot for connecting with us. Have a wonderful evening ahead, sir.
Thank you. All the best. Thank you.